With Ghana in respect of mining. I mean, once you declare state of emergency, the question is that who can do? If we are not able to get that resources, there will be a gap. How is government going to? So there's a need for us to do it. As for mining, nobody will argue that there shouldn't be mining, but it has to be mined responsibly.
A mosquito that you can see can also not bite.
Neither boiling or roasting.
Abushan for your mobile akwaba adeba Chinese Oak Media TV. Best also subscribe to the channel. Now we are share. Leave a comment was her particular video we are now watch it. But I don't mind so seeing the video be about what I bet me. Abushan near that one say Dormaa Hene sisi ade oye judge ewo a court of appeal CCI. Now after say you swearing in a man be court of appeal justice no na nsama wakan no and say na ye bisa say CCI ya be swear in na ye nkankan ye ni ana say amampanyin nkankan na ni ano na ni ababa be to so CCI wo na wa yi CCI say oba be judge no ewo eyo mangana na ni wakan say was serve on mine for 28 good years. Now because of Nijuma Pantino, what meeting for 12 years, about for 15 years. Indeed, near a Juma dear, the Ashanesa, saw my mayor, and no, and all Hesso. Now, why, if you send a Juma pa, indeed, dear Juma, we are day, Ashanesa. Now, and cry, His Excellency John Mama, and the Amani say, Assemble, Momontanas, Nemo. Omunye ni jaso na sene ya timamufo no young Ghanaians will believe in the judge and then in the judicial service.
Oh, he was candid with us about the expectations that the Ghanaian people expect of us. I have been on this job for 28 and a half years. So having been on the bench, we know how, we deal with cases. I mean, he has chastised us to ensure that cases do not delay, that we should ensure that justice is dispensed to all manner of people, no matter the background that they come from. So it's a huge responsibility, but I want to assure the public that we dare not fail. We ensure that we work together with His Lordship, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, as by law established. Together we all put our maximum effort to ensure that justice is dispensed to fair. Yes.
Abusia, intiwe ana yebisa ni say nkofo ekeka say judicial service no, it has been packed as omo hihye so de bi as space in shade nim omo doso ewo dwumade ni ewo judicial service ni enso still yehu adwuma omo ye dai omo ye ana o che say enye no kore niemum wadwuma pa ene be kire ba bia do be kire.
I'm not too sure about what you have seen in the trend. Except to say, if I use my case as an example, for the first 13 years in my life, I moved 2 places as a high court judge. For 15 years, I've been at one place. So to say somebody is packing the court, in fact, presently, until today, I was the high court judge I was representing the High Court on the Judicial Council. So if you look at the order, I was the second. To say somebody is packing, to me, I think we've been there even for too long. It's not a matter of, packing the court, but I believe that each one of them, about 21 of us, have his own competencies, has his own, the strength that they come up with. So I wouldn't say, if you look at the number of cases and the backlog that we are all, saying that cases delay, ostensibly there's a need for us to ensure that judges come on board at all the levels, Supreme Court, the Court of Appeal, the High Court, so that we can, hold on to ensure that the cases are, expedited with. So in a nutshell, I wouldn't say that the course have been packed. Once you have the necessary competence, once you've been there for some time and you have been elevated.
Mtiwemu ena waka se dodo na eka se yes our position ye dia mani e kire se ase ebra akoye no ho biti se oye NDC ni nti sa position akoye ti se ye de thank you e dia ma ye Dormaa Hene ana wo kire mu se enye no kre na emom ohwe send almost about judges ye 147 judges na yetimi ahwemu na ono ene yi na ye ahwemu hu se ono ne hwe ne modem bona so ani nti ne yahye yi no se o medi dom na nim na onfa judicial service no enko at the right position na wo hwe se obetimi aye adwuma no na ede mwaye papa and say good resource aba say judicial service.
No, as for the appointment, normally the president appoint on the advice of the Judicial Council. I believe that if I was not competent, if I've not been there for long, if I don't have the competencies, I was telling you that if I'm not mistaken, out of 142 judges of the High Court, if I'm representing them as the senior most on the bench, it tells you probably I've even been overlooked, not me alone, and some of the others. So if he has come to see that we have the enough competence, we have the expertise, and he has appointed us, I don't think people should look at. I know him. If we were not, he was there for close to some number of years before he lost power 2016 and somebody took up. He could have appointed, why he did not do that. So it means that this is the right time he has seen and he's doing it. So nobody should look at. I know him. If you look at all the colleagues who were appointed, they all have. Justin Dogu, who was first before me, he was appointed to the High Court 2006. Some of them have come and they have gone past him. What would you say about him? If it's not me, what would you? I have been a High Court judge since 2010. For 15 years. If I'm getting to me, it's good. I've been recognized.
Afi ye nyina ye nim eye Dormaa Hene woni eye Asante Hene akasa na say ekoso back and forth. Ni nyina kire say eye Dormaa Hene asama woka nyina eni say why any dikan ekofa sa wantwi no ebae. Ohwe pe history to 2007 2011 ene ada years now obobo ye na kire say ohwe omo amhye ase ekofa sa wantwi ni meye wotumi sini we na kire say oba kire say Asantefo ene dikan ye de ekofa bae na o kire say ontimi fasa chief chance no emma eye sa judicial service no emu nti say wo eye chief chance ni na say oba na say mra no ediwa ediw aha we don't consider anybody say wo your hene na okodi nsemhunu bi na mra no ebubo wa oba onu obedi ni se ne mra no esitie pepepe nti say ba say ahemfo sam ene eye chief chance ni judicial service na o say na dwuma no different from eye chieftaincy nti mayemfa eye judicial service no and compare eye chieftaincy.
I wish that one would not come here because that is custom. You see, I wouldn't see myself as ranting. Let me be blunt. I want people to go and see 2007, 2011, 2007 during President Kufuor's time. Who started this one? 2011, who started? 2020, 2021, before I join in. So I believe Ghanaians, you have to be fair. Once you are fair, especially as media people, now all these things are verifiable. If you go on social media, you will see who started. So if somebody starts and you join in, I see this one, judiciary is different and the chieftaincy is different.
Kaya ebeka eye galamse nsen sama ekoso ewo omanga na mu a emse yaka ani amambu a aba emutimi ntu eye galamse hase no ene ye bisa ne se na wabeye eye judicial service mu panyini se galamse nsen semi eba woni mu a ohuni sen ana se galamse yi sisi a ye nuclear state of emergency ama galamse ya na impo se galamse nsen semi eba woni mu a eden ana wo ya fa ho na ne wo ka nyina ene se sa galamse nsen yi de enye ne ene ba be hyase na ohu ni se eye omampanyin John Dramani Mahama na mamwe no watini akọ ntokwa na pa efi se nanka ye bi concession bi wo ho no ma na is not been exposed but maybe so na atini expose ama government atini overtaking almost about 9 concession I see a forest reserve is owned by the government as I say Galamsey for enye aduma wo so ti say no kire ni say Galamsey nsensem de enye nne ene be hyase na ontimi nka ensi ne bo say sisia Galamsey eto etwa
almost 26 and a half years. Galamsey the illegal mining did not start yesterday. It's been with us for some time. If you ask me about my assessment, I would say now it's going down. You know why I'm saying that? If you look at some of the steps that have been taken, before we're not hearing about the people in the blue, the water gas and all that. We're not hearing all that. You understand? People have invaded the forest reserve. We're not seeing that. Before this regime came, I know for a fact, because of the work that I do, 9 forest reserves have been taken over. Now that situation has been kept down. I wouldn't sit down here, I wouldn't stand here to say that Galamsey is gone. It's still with us. But I believe that if you look at now the seriousness, I want to encourage whoever is in charge, the Minister for Lands, government, the people of Ghana, we should ensure that we nip this situation in the bud. So far as I'm concerned, except at times I'm not in Dormaa, but I want to assure the people that so far as that area called Dormaa, once you are there, be sure that one day you'll be caught, and you know the punishment, minimum 15 years. Do you have to do that? So I'm calling on all Ghanaians that this is the only thing that our ancestors left for us, so we don't have to destroy the water bodies. We don't want to destroy our cocoa farms, and ensure that we do farming in the right way so that we can all be happy as Ghanaians.
When is a Dormaa Hene editudwa ewa bra sorry in as a chief justice ewa yo omangana mo ha ne bese me kire nyina ene se ene de kan a oba ha bese subscribe to the channel Oak Media TV. Subscribe to the channel no ba Dormaa no so. Leave your comment. Send the video bi aba on so sa ebetimi akabi.